Depois de ter quebrado o Brasil, Lula diz que quer voltar ao poder. Ou seja, meus amigos, ele quer voltar à cena do crime. Depois de ter quebrado o Brasil, Lula diz que quer voltar ao poder. Ou seja, meus amigos, ele quer voltar à cena do crime. Depois de ter quebrado o Brasil, Lula diz que quer voltar ao poder. Ou seja, meus amigos, ele quer voltar à cena do crime.
Well, let me translate that first. What this man is saying that Lula, the elected president of Brazil, wants power so he can go back to the crime scene. Let me repeat that. Lula wants to have the power back so he can go back to the crime scene. Boy, that guy must really hate Lula, no? You would think that he really despises Lula because he thinks Lula is corrupted. He thinks Lula is a thief that wants nothing more than to be corrupt, than to go back to the crime scene. Do you know who that man is? Of course not. That man's name is Geraldo Alckmin, and he's the vice president of Lula. How anybody can take democracy seriously is beyond me. It's beyond me. I could never understand it. How can anyone? You leave your home, sometimes it's rainy, to be uncomfortable, you go vote for someone you don't even know who that person really is, that doesn't give a shit about you, about your life. That's the deal. So that person can find a way to be a parasite for 4 years, at the very least, no? So democracy is just, and this is why I like Javier Milei here in Argentina so much. He keeps bringing that up any chance he gets. He hates what he calls the political class, the political caste, those superior, they think they are superior, that people are nothing without those damn parasites, good for nothing, not one of them. I'm going to repeat that. Not one of them is anything but a crook that's just trying to be a parasite. I mean, if Geraldo Alckmin thinks that about Lula, what does that make him? He wants to be a partner in that crime scene? Is that it? Man, this is just disgusting. It's unbelievable. He wants to go back to the crime scene, and then he joins that same Lula to go back to the crime scene with Lula. Is that the deal? And people vote for this man? Are you crazy? Are you insane? Has everybody lost their minds? You know, politics really makes things really weird on this planet. I don't get it. I've said before, I've never voted, just once because I needed my passport, but out of ideology, I've never taken it seriously. To me, it was just a show. They put up a show so they can be parasites. You go now and let me be the next. And they have schemes. They are just the lousiest people on our society. Nobody's worse than a politician, to me, you know. No crooks, rapists, pedophiles, thieves, they're all better than people in politics. In any case, back here a little bit to my game, my colony, my anarcho-capitalist colony is getting beautiful. Look at that. Javier Milei got here by himself first. He started the whole thing by himself, no? No guns, no weapons, no money, no food, no clothes. He's still naked. Look, he's chasing Lula. Javier Milei is chasing Lula. Let me see what happens here. Oh, you behave yourself, you filthy communist. In here you're gonna have to work for the very first time in your life. You think you're going to go back to the crime scene in my game? No, not gonna happen. Besides, Bolsonaro really despises Lula, so I think Lula better behave himself. At any case, really fun, really interesting. This game called Rimworld, a Canadian game made by Tynan Sylvester. I think it's just great. And, well, let me take a cup of coffee and I will be right back. And I'm being attacked. Look at that. I'm being attacked by some vicious communist. Anne-Marie, she's 67 years old and she's a communist? Haven't you learned anything, old woman? She has a nice head. She's excellent at shooting, but thank God she doesn't have a long-range weapon in her hands. She has just a knife. So she is going to attack my libertarian colony, and I have to protect myself here. So what you need to do is select all of them and draft, and then I'm going to put here, of course, where are my traps. You always leave the colonist that has a weapon, a long-range weapon, behind, so he can aim better using the shoulder of the person in front of him. That actually is true in this game. That's exactly what happens here. Here comes Anne-Marie. Nice name, no? Here she comes. She's angry. She hates capitalists. She hates private property, so she has to invade some private property here. That damn lefty. So I'm going to have to shoot her. Oh, I hope I get her. I hope she doesn't die, so I get another slave. But let me see what happens. And Bolsonaro is already shooting. Good job, but she didn't. She fell for one trap. Oh man, I think she's going to die. I didn't want her to die, really. But she's dead. Down goes the communist. Down goes the damn communist. Goodbye, Anne-Marie. You should have thought about it before trying to invade my private property. Leave those communist ideas behind. But in any case, she's dead. I can extract her skull, as you can see here. And of course, I'm going to have to dig a hole to make her a grave for this deceased communist. I got my pod here. It was from another mission, I think. Yes, it was. And I got 12. The best medicine there is this glitter world medicines. That's the best one, at least. That's what I think. I didn't find any medicine better than the glitter world medicine. I'm going to build here another grave for the communist older woman. No, she should behave herself. At the very least, Bolsonaro is building a trap again, because you need to think about your defenses early on in the game. I had bad experiences because I didn't think about my defenses, and things can get really ugly for your colony if you do not take those defenses seriously, But in any case, Bolsonaro he's the best, person in construction I have. I still have nails in there that is extremely important to my colony. She's going to be someone really famous right now, almost a star in the political world. But it's going to take forever, so because MILEI is not good at social skills, and Bolsonaro, I think it's even worse. So this is going to take forever to convert and to recruit the girl Nails. She's excellent in social, she's great with animals, and she's going to be my next colonist in my libertarian anarcho-capitalist Rimworld. Almost 10 minutes, that's it for today, and take a look again at Sam Cedar and his debates with libertarians, although it's been a while now he doesn't have any debates with libertarians. Look at that, Lula slept on the floor again. Yes, in here you're not going to parasite, nothing. You piece of shit. Really, I despise everybody in politics, man. At any case, see you in the next video.
Folks, there's more of what you've just saw where that came from. That's if you hit the subscribe and like button. Thank you. Really, thank you.